Greetings, little ones. Hulk here. Pay attention. We have brand new, piping hot rumors about Spider-Man: A New Day. I'm talking about something that is not just more gossip. One of these leaks talks about a post-credits scene that, if true, will connect everything to Avengers, Doomsday. And look at that. The other concerns a special path to Doomsday. The icing on the cake is that all these Spider-Man events end up linking directly to the Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four films. Hulk here doesn't miss a detail, so let's dive into it. I know, you're already judging me. I hate playing this role, but the truth is, you have to subscribe and leave a like. If I don't ask, I know my work will be ignored as much as my resume of greatest expert in breaking things. Seriously, don't make me appeal to my green side. Subscribe so you don't miss anything from Marvel. And I mean it. If you don't subscribe, I'll know where you live, and I'll send you an email with my 2012 Christmas wish list. You don't want that in your life. The reason I call this a rumor and not an official report is that the information is coming from an anonymous leak over on Discord. Apparently, there's a spy loose, risking their job just to leak details about Avengers, Doomsday, and Spider-Man: A New Day. You should handle this information with the same care I take when picking up a fragile object. But look, Hulk has seen rumors like these come true before. After all, people who work on the set find things out. They don't want to get fired, so they leak anonymously. They do it for the same reason we're here. We like gossip. The juiciest part of this Discord leak is about the post-credits scene of Spider-Man: A New Day. The report says that, in the scene, an entire planet appears out of nowhere on the New York skyline. That's bizarre. But the most important thing is that this event connects to an incursion from another Earth, forcing Spider-Man and the remaining heroes to prepare for the chaos of Avengers. Doomsday. If you thought Peter Parker's life couldn't get any worse, get ready, because the universe disagrees with you. This gets even more interesting, because we had previously heard from reliable informants that the Avengers Doomsday team will be divided. One team will travel to the X-Men's universe, join Loki, and fight Dr. Doom, which is what I call a packed weekend agenda. The other team, however, will have to stay behind on our Earth 616 to face an invasion. The emergence of this planet may not be about the X-Men, but about another universe coming to attack us. And it's not just one either. Recent news says that several Earths are on a collision course with ours. The reason for all this mess is that our universe has been messing with all the neighbors. The X-Men's universe was affected by Monica Rambeau. Tom Hardy's Venom universe may be drawn here because a piece of the symbiote was left on our Earth. And frankly, I don't even need to mention what happened in Spider-Man: No Way Home. That was a multiversal horror show. It seems like our planet is the disaster magnet of the universe, and the only way to survive an incursion in the comics is to destroy the other planet. So whoever is coming here is coming to eliminate us. Deep down, I pray that the planet coming is from Universe 838, the one with the Illuminati that the Scarlet Witch eliminated. They must be very angry at our Earth. If they are on a collision course, they'll say, "Ours lives and yours dies." I would love to see a superior Iron Man from that universe, for example, full of resentment toward the Scarlet Witch of our dimension. Another invasion option that makes sense would be the Doombots, since we heard that Dr. Doom will use magic and runes to control Sentinels and other robots. This could be his smokescreen, a distraction attack to weaken us while he's out there, dealing with Loki. The fact that another universe appears in the post-credits scene would be the perfect tease, the famous cliffhanger, to set the stage for Avengers: Doomsday. This would also confirm, if the rumors are true, of course, that Spider-Man will really be in Avengers. Doomsday. Marvel has been trying to keep it secret, but Tom Holland has already been spotted. His stunt double was on set. He himself went for costume fittings. It would be a huge waste of time and money if he didn't participate in the film. Many are saying, "Oh, but Spider-Man: A New Day is still filming." I tell you, the Spidey post-credits scene is most likely not being filmed on his set. This is crucial. The reason? The post-credits scenes for Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four were filmed and directed by the Russo Brothers, who are the directors of Avengers, Doomsday, So the Russo brothers have a bigger vision of how Spider-Man, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four fit into the puzzle. The suspicion is that these post-credits scenes are, in fact, snippets of actual scenes from Avengers, Doomsday. Since the main filming for Doomsday is already finished, it's highly probable that the Russos already filmed the post-credits scene for Spider-Man, A New Day right there at that time. They already had everything mapped out in their heads. Showing a planet over New York is the most direct way of saying, yes, Spider-Man will be in Doomsday, and yes, incursions are happening. This is the most logical thing in the world to leave us dying of anticipation. Another part of the leak says that Sam Wilson, our current Captain America, will try to recruit Spider-Man for his team, but Spidey will refuse. This is interesting because Yelena Belova, the Black Widow, should also appear in the movie, and the speculation is that she will try to recruit Spidey for her team, the Thunderbolts. If this is true, we will have a conflict between the two Avengers teams that will be more intense than we thought. On one side, the Thunderbolts, the crazy new Avengers. On the other, Sam Wilson's team, which has some more traditional Avengers, like the Hulk, or what's left of me after turning into Professor Hulk, and Captain Marvel. Oh, and Doctor Strange. I still think he'll be on Doom's side, but that's just my conspiracy theory. The point is that the conflict that started in the Thunderbolts post-credits scene is only going to grow. The fact that Spider-Man doesn't want to join any team makes total sense. He was already reluctant with the Avengers before. His life was dismantled after No Way Home. He lost MJ, Ned, Aunt May. He no longer wants to get involved in cosmic crises. He just wants to be the friendly neighborhood guy. Poor guy. He never manages to be. Sam Wilson will try to recruit him as Spider-Man, since the spell erased the memory of Peter Parker, and I imagine it will only be reversed after Secret Wars. The last part of the leak is more of a wish than a report. It says the second post-credits scene might be the first trailer for Avengers, Doomsday. I don't think that's the most likely. Daniel RPK said the first trailer will come before the movie Avatar, Fire and Ashes in theaters, and online, of course. Putting the trailer in the post-credits scene of Spider-Man, A New Day, months after the release, wouldn't make sense from a marketing perspective. I think the second post-credits scene would be better used as a tease for the Venom symbiote, or a humor scene, or another direct connection to Doomsday. To be honest, I would be much happier if we saw a green cloak in the background and Tom Holland said, Mr. Stark, like that would be an iconic moment. But seeing Captain America Sam Wilson appear and another planet emerge on the horizon makes perfect sense to set the stage. So those are the rumors. I really hope they are true because the story is shaping up very cohesively. Now I say goodbye, because I need to finish my knitting. Yes, Hulk knits, what's the problem? Please leave your like, comment on what you think of this multiversal mess, and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, there won't be an incursion from a planet, but rather a Hulk incursion into your fridge.